Let's try to find some buying opportunities in the stock market. Let's look at the first buying opportunities we identified last week and see how it is going. This is Tesla. We closed at $254.27, up $4.27. Post-market seemed to be up by another 30 cents. Let's look at what this looks like on the chart. The chart is giving us context. Without the chart, we have no idea what is happening. So we had the buy signal right here last Thursday. We had a bit of a pullback on Friday. Then we are keeping moving on. So we are into this bullish channel. So we should be reaching the outside of the channel eventually. We could be stopping right here though, because at 265.32, this is a place where we found a bunch of sellers in the past since October of last year. October of last year, we could never go above 265.32. So buyers get discouraged at that point and they get overpowered by sellers who push the stock down. This is something that could be happening again. And if you don't look at the stock chart, you would never have any idea about that. When we plot the stock price, this is where we see those zones, those selling zones. So sellers are right here. This is where the sellers are. Buyers are right here. They are pushing the stock along this big support line. Depending on whether you are trading or investing, you might decide to offload a little bit at 265 or offload everything at 265. And then if it continues, you get back in, or you just get in until you see some weakening. And if you don't see any weakening, you can stay in. So there are many different strategies depending on your personal financial situation. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. So on the 1 hour chart, things are looking very good. We have several speeds. I call them speeds, but they are basically gears or steepness. We had since September 6th, this is the rate of ascent. And more recently, we have a steeper rate of ascent that is right here. So this is the channel that we are in on the 1 hour chart. Getting close to 260. We have a little bit of resistance at 260. The main resistance is going to be at 265. But this is where we are. If we start getting outside of this bullish channel, then you can, if you are trading, you can start thinking about offloading, because this would mean that we are going to maybe pause a little bit and we are not going as high as fast. If we stay inside this bullish channel, I would not advise you to sell because it is going higher and higher. So this is the whole concept. We buy low and sell high. So we want to sell as high as possible. So if it does not break this channel, maybe it's better to stay in it. If it gets outside of that channel on the 1 hour chart, then you can start thinking about selling. Or what I prefer to do is that you identify the congestion zone that will be happening. And then if it breaks that congestion zone, then you can sell. So this is the way that you can almost maximize your gain without missing any upswing. If you sell at 265 and then it continues, then you missed out on further moves. If you sell as soon as we get outside of this bullish channel, then maybe this is going to continue. So if you wait until we break a congestion zone after getting outside of the bullish channel, at least you gave the stock a chance to continue higher. This is one of the strategies that you can use. In terms of indicators, stochastic is at 94, super strong. MACD is great. RSI is great. And RSI is not even overbought. RSI was overbought right here, was overbought above 70 when we started to, in July. This was overbought. And then we had the cool down. So this is not even overbought. So probably this is going to continue. Let's hope that it continues super high and super fast. Let's now take a look at how the rest of the market is doing to see if Tesla is in sync or out of sync. VIX continuing down. We are 3.27% down. We are at 1538. We love when the VIX is going down because it means that the stock market as a whole is going higher. Let's take a look at the stock market itself. Dow Jones continuing higher a little bit. S&P 500 also continuing. Look at this. I like to see this long wick right here. We tested this resistance again, tested this support that was a resistance in the past, and we are continuing higher. This is bullish. This is nice. NASDAQ had the problem. NASDAQ could not break. Look at this. It is playing with me. NASDAQ is playing with me. Look at this. We just barely broke 19,938. We are at 19,944. So we barely broke. I would like to get a better break, a better close above, but at least we closed above. Also, I wanted to make a little bit of an announcement. I'm going to change how I am going to do my videos every single day. I will still do the Tesla video every day along with the stock indices and the VIX, but I will reserve the rest of the stocks that I'm usually looking at, which is approximately 15 other stocks. I will reserve this to my 2 new member tiers that I created. I just set up a private Discord community in which I am going to tell you about the buy signals of the stocks that I'm usually looking at. Apple, Amazon, AMD, Adobe, ARM, Google, Microsoft, Meta, NVIDIA, Palantir. I will talk about the buy signals for those stocks in my community, exclusively to my community. You have been asking me for a daily trader community for a long time, and now I think this is the time to do it. So I will concentrate more of my time on that community and less of it in my daily videos. I will keep covering Tesla because this is a great stock that a lot of people care about. But in my community, we are going to share buying strategies, buy signals. We are going to share new companies that we discover. I'm going to do the technical analysis on the new companies you are suggesting to me. If you have questions about technical analysis, I will be there to answer. I want to create something that is a little bit more bi-directional. So you can take a look at the description below where I list everything that will be happening in that community. So I hope you will join me. We are going to have a lot of fun. Every time I'm going to read something about the economy, about a new company, about news, I will post that into our community. And our goal is to help us make money, fructify the money that we already have. So I hope you join me. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.